Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus, and this is the very first episode of a new campaign. So, as this is the first episode, this is also the most important one because this is where you, dear viewer, is asking yourself, why should I follow this one? So, let me help you get to give you some explanation of what the theme of the campaign is and why you should follow it. Well, the theme of this campaign is going to be excessive automation. I'm going to automate as much as possible, and I'd like your input and feedback on what could be automated, some good ideas. We'll try and look at it and see where it goes. So in order to do that, I have a number of mods. I have the usual, from my perspective, Angel's mods, Bob's mods. Those are just, goes without saying, I love those mods. They give so much more longevity to the game than just the vanilla game. Then I've had some automation mods. I have the Logistic train network that I've been using in Season 6, where the trains can route themselves depending on the needs of the different parts of the base. Very awesome. And then I have a new mod pack called Advanced Autonomous Industries that will allow me to set up miners and trucks automated between the miners and the base, even fully automated squads that search and destroy enemy bases. Very, very cool, very advanced. I'm looking really forward to diving into that. Then I'm also including Recursive Blueprint, which will allow me to use circuit conditions to deploy blueprints, which I'm sure will also be quite cool for a lot of things like automatic perimeters and solar panels, that kind of thing. We'll see where it comes in handy. Now, that's all mid to late game. So what's gonna happen in the early game? Well, the early game is going to be Angel's mods, Bob mods, and that's why we're eager to press this button. But just hold on, bear with me just half a minute more. So, Angel's mods, Bob's mods, rather complex to get started with, but I've done this quite a few times, so I think I can build a pretty sweet setup that we can use to begin with, and that's what I'm going to show you. Now, the key parts here, everything normal except the water, because I don't want too much water. It's annoying. Enemy bases, low. I don't want too much of it. It gets tedious. Enemies need to be there, but I don't want them all over the place. Starting area big so we can work on it. Let's get started and see. Hopefully I don't end up in a forest. That would suck. This is not inside a forest. Let's have a look at the... Yeah, that's okay. There's a bit of a distance here. The water, it's probably inside a huge forest. That's a forest and that's a forest. Let's just see. Yeah. Okay, so this is Angel's mods, Bob's mods. So it's also the autonomous industries, and that's why I have actually a special vehicle. That special vehicle is going to come in handy because somewhere in here we have some sapphirite, and we need to dig out that sapphirite as fast as possible. This is something you don't have in the normal setup, but it's something that's really handy. What you can do is you can use this remote controller, make a drag box, and then shift click where you want it to go. It's really, it's not exactly doing what you want it to do, but it's doing stuff. I'm gonna move it to the coal soon, but I just need it to clear a path for me in here because it's very efficient at clearing trees. You can see that big saw out front, very efficient. So there we go. Let's get that going. Okay. We now have enough space to build the very first part. And that's so much for me knowing what I'm doing here. We take this. And that's going to be sapphirite. And I'm going to put that here. And you will not be here. I just want to get some more space here. Clean out the forest. This is very efficient. Clean out forest, and then I'll move you over to the coal. Thank you. Now move to the coal while I steal some of the wood you have. And let's enable here. Okay. See, this is one of the key things that happen. This is why it's not flawless. It's actually quite stupid at times, but it's getting there. Okay, see, why is it not going over there? But that's just the way it is. I mean, I have no idea why that's... Oops, is that what I want? Yep, it is. Point. Okay. All right, so now we have 2 up and running. Great. And this just continues for a while as we continue to scale up. Get some more iron. We can get one more. I'll get one more of these as well. It was very nice that this started out by having, by giving us a bit of materials. It's quite far away, but that's okay. It's gonna give us some coal in a while. Not right now. Copy paste. So the whole idea at this point is that I want, whoops, where is it? I want 2 of these. No? There. Ah, crap. I shouldn't have done that in that sequence. Now I'm missing more coal. More of this. There. There. And it's going quite fast, actually. And let's see. 1, 2. Got it. And let's build here. Okay, so are you over there now? No, you're not. I'm gonna steal some stuff from you while you head over to where I need you to be. There, there. 1, 2, there, and just keep going. And I won't be saying much in the beginning because I'm really focusing on building this fast and efficient. There, 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 there. What else? Whoops, no, I don't want one of those. Well, I do, but not right now. Good. Copy, paste. You're going in there. Copy, copy, copy. And let's see. Are you over there now? Yes, you are. I'll grab all of this. You can start using coal for that. I don't think that's a good idea, actually. I do want some trees as well. And there. So I'll save the last 100 trees for power poles that I will definitely need very soon. Now, 1, 2, that should be what I need for 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Ah, crap, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, there, there, there. How's this one doing on our coal base? Nope, no coal. Great, now I do have some coal, and you can put it in there. And this is working. Okay, so where is the sapphirite? Oh, the stereotype. Let's go for the stereotype. Let's set that up. Let's set 1, 2. There. 2. Stereotype. Great, working. Good, working. This is... Come on, give me that. There. That's the coal. Right, so we are building quite fast here. Copy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. And let's get down. Get some of... Alright, pretty good. And here, let's get more. These 2, I don't need that much. Yeah, that's not a lot of copper, but I need the copper in order to build my next stuff. Iron, yeah, I'm getting quite a decent amount of iron now. That's very nice. It needs to keep going like this. And get some copper because we also need some copper. And where do we have our water? Water is down here. Hopefully not completely embroiled in... Oh, that sucks. Well, I think I can kind of build one. Oops. Here. Oh yeah, and one more thing that you should ask me. If you ask what this is my truck. This is created by... Let's have a look at this beautiful thing. Look at it. This was created by Angel. Oh, don't go away. I gotta use it now. There we go. Look at this nice truck. Created by Angel as a little mod. I'm gonna use it later, but it's so cool. I have my own truck. It doesn't have any power, but whatever. It's so nice. I'm so happy with it. I am eternally grateful for him creating a little mod for me. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use it later on. So for now, just to say, all right, well, I wonder what it is, but it is something. Okay, I need 4 more of those, and that should be possible if I get up here. Now I need to start putting coal into these. That one. And let's get up here and get some. Oh, that's not a lot of. And let's more coal. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So all of this, and actually I also need radar, but not right now. And I need to change the research, otherwise I always start working on this first. Okay, let's build the first thing. This is always the way I build it. For some reason I always build it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I build these, as many as I can. It's unfortunately quite a distance from the coal output, but I'm gonna have to live with that. And come on, where's the coal? The coal should be up here. Yes, you're gonna expand your territory a bit. And let's see, can I pick something up? Yes, I can. Awesome. There. Anything up here? Yes, indeed. Pick up all the iron, all the intermediates there. And the same up here. All the copper. I'm gonna need the copper soon in larger quantities. Good. Why are you then suddenly stuck out here? Make a nice big turn. Oh, it disappeared. I've never seen that before. Just gonna have you just nice and slowly clean out the area here. Inside. No. Don't. Whatever. Good. I got everything. And I should be able to build my power production. And that means I should build a lot of power poles afterwards. That's going to be the next thing I want to build. So it's all the way down here. I'm sorry about the light, or lack of light, you could say. I'm stuck on the wrong side of the lake. The teeny tiny lake that will feed all the water we need. Never ever run dry. So what I do here is I always build 10. And I know I could build a lot less just to get the ball rolling, but I don't want to spend my attention and time on coming back to the power very often. I actually don't ever want to do that, but I'm gonna have to once in a while. And still gonna have to clean out a lot more of this. Maybe I should have done that before. Still need 6 more. Okay. 1, 2, not even 3. Maybe this is one of those cases where I'm thinking like, yeah, whatever. I know I should do it, but I don't, because I don't bother with cleaning up forest by hand. This is not the most compelling gameplay. That's why I love the miners as part of autonomous, advanced autonomous industries, because they'll clean out the forest in a very efficient way. And it has a really Factorio feel to it, like having this big miner just running around. I mean, the fact that you start with one that might be slightly imbalanced, and you should be able to build it. However, it's not that expensive to build. It doesn't require engines or anything. The first version. Come on, just the last one. Can you fit in? Yes, indeed. Now let's build. Let's see which side it is. We're gonna be here. Good. I will build. No, I will not build that. What else will I build? I will not build that. Oh, it's because I don't have any copper. I'll drag it through. The forest, not ideal, but I need to get it. Oops. Need to get it through somehow. And then upwards. And then we have our power production. Somewhere. Yes. Let's get all the way up here. Now I need to go back to our mines and improve those. Awesome. That gets us started. Deal from this one, yes, and deal here. There. Okay. Now I need to place this 1, 2, 3, 4, and down here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So that's actually where we wanted to go at this point. And the next part is building one of these and building some 1, 2. That's enough for the first. What is it I want afterwards? After that, I want, look at that. So much research to do. And one of the key points, well, I think I should have mentioned this a bit earlier. I have said previously that I wanted to start this campaign up when we hit, by the time we got to 0.15 when that launched. But I just couldn't wait because this is so fun. And also because I do expect that it's possible to convert this one. And as I want to convert it, well, then really I can get started on this, but I'm just not allowed to go beyond green science because it's this, I think one of the major overhauls, are nuclear power and science overhaul. And as long as I make sure that the nuclear and the science are not being changed or challenged by what I do, there really shouldn't be a problem. That's my logic, and I will then convert this as possible when we get around to it, or when 0.15 hits. But as it is now, it's not, doesn't seem to be right around the corner. I mean, I know they're building on it and all that crap, but it does take a long time, and by the time they launch it, I mean, what about the mods? Are the mods working from day one? I don't know. That's the part I don't know. And if I don't know, what am I gonna do? Then not play. So I'm gonna do this and keep going. Now let's think about what's the next thing. I can start building these because I need them. I can also build a few wooden chests because that's definitely also needed. I'm not going to go through all of the mods that I have installed because I have quite a lot, but I do encourage you to take a look at the mod list. Let's see, I want one close to my pollution. That means all the way down south. My radar, I need the radar close to the pollution because that's where I'm most exposed to alien attacks, is where I produce the pollution. Let's get all the way down here. See if we can squeeze it in. There, great. See, yeah, that gives me a nice little square down there. Perfect. What else? I don't have optics yet. I'm waiting for the automation. As soon as I have the automation, I will be building other things like a few factories. I can even pre-build some gears just for the hell of it. This one's just cranking away at it now. And in the meantime, just harvesting all of this. As much iron and copper as I can get from these. Nope, not. What is it actually? Do I want the nanobot? Also very efficient, very good to get that. This might not, I think I need this one quite fast. The logistics, yes, please. Let's give us some logistics. Great, and that will allow me to now build a few of these and start building. There, you're going to be here. Not much I can do while waiting for the first to get through. Well, I could have produced them one by one. In the meantime, these are running quite smoothly. Very nice. I'm also soon going to be building these, I think. Great, now I have this. So this will be the red signs. In order for building red signs, I need something here. This is gears. This is red signs. And then we just plaster it with the necessary. There. And perfect. We now have science automated. That's red signs. And we are running out of materials again. And more iron. Yes, good. We got something. Next one is actually 1, 2. I have a few different things that I always build in the beginning because I think they are really key. Oh, I'm not gonna build that right now. I have some automation needs that I need to build. So the very first thing up here, let's see if I can build it here. This will build wood. The wood goes into another machine. The other machine builds this one. And it goes into another machine. This one that builds that thing. And that's where the problem is. There. There. I think this can be done. And nope, that's not what I wanted. I want here. Good. So that means at this location, I'm going to both have copper and wood. Goes in here, it goes in here, here. This gets put into another box right there. Let's get it powered with a single one. Love that setup. There, there. That gives me some circuit boards that I need because they are also going to be annoying. Now the next thing I want to automate is just gonna build it here. This one will be taking my crushed stone, making it into stone, and I'll have at this location, yeah, whatever. All of my crushed stone that goes into stone. The stone goes into 2 locations, here and here. Whoa, ran out. Ran out. Okay, good thing I have this thing. See how efficient it already is. And we're gonna build that one and that one. Here. And these of course need a bit of coal. Great. So that's a way to create stone bricks quite easily. Anything else that I need? Oh yeah, one more thing I need to build is, that's the very first part of the automation build. Here we are going to put in a lot of, oops, these, nope, thank you, they need to go in here. All right, so I'm gonna really be using a lot of my materials very early and easy here, and that will be building. Here we go. And now it's just a matter of scaling everything up. Now I have things to build or things to automate, or a lot of things that are actually, that's a very weak word calling this automated. But anyway, it's a start. And the next stage, okay, let me get some more over here. Now I need to build up the next part. This is where I'll be building some electric drills. But I think that's actually something I can wait with until next time. Because I should save something. It's very important that I always go down here and pick these up, because it'll save me a hell of a lot of time. Which again also means that it's important to make sure that this one is kept fed with copper. As it isn't right now. Copper, this is the stone. Always just put the stone in, because then you get the stone bricks. Very good to have stone bricks there. It is used for something, and as always, some they're going here. I have to fix location for it. You can see we are already pretty well on the way. The next part, we will start building our smelting area. Whoops, I did take something I shouldn't have here. Let's wrap this one up, and then in the next episode we will be looking at the smelting. Good. So that was the very first episode. I hope you liked it. This is a very clean, efficient way to get started. And now we have the materials we need to build the next stage of the factory. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll hope to see you in the next episode. Cheers. Bye.